Happy Wednesday evening. My name is Dr. Debbie, and tonight is Divine Insights. And on this intuitive live, I will be pulling intuitive cards and I'll be doing intuitive readings. And so um, I'm going to share this to the different platforms. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see. The weather has been awfully rainy. And so I'm looking forward to actually getting in the ocean. I love to get in the ocean when it's rainy. I like to feel the elements all around me. And so um, let's see. Hold on one second. I'm going to share it from this page. Hope everybody's doing well. The new moon is in the energy of Leo with a lot of actually planets in retrograde. And so I used to not know a lot about the moon actually until I started doing the moon ceremonies through New Thought Community of Gulfport. I'm always amazed at the more that I research where the moon is at for those ceremonies. It's right where I'm at, and so I always find that so interesting. So for those of you that came out to the new moon ceremony, thank you so much for coming and for bearing the rain. So everybody was out there in little umbrellas, and we were all getting wet, but it was beautiful. Reverend Kimberly did a beautiful aura cleansing meditation, and we talked about the new moon in the energy of Leo. And there's a lot of planets in retrograde, so like Venus and Uranus and Jupiter. And so there's a lot. There's even a few more than that, but there's a lot of planetary influences on us right now. So a lot of conflicting energies too. And so I know the energy of Leo is all about courage and identifying the self and expressing more fully. And then all the planets in retrograde are like, no, be private, kind of hunker down, heal. And so we have had a little bit of a conflicting energies out in the universe. So anyway, I have some really cool intuitive decks tonight. I have a new deck. I just bought this the other day, and I've been really into the ocean this month. And so this is my new deck. It's called The Healing Waters by Rebecca Campbell. And I have a few of her decks here. She's really a really good author. Her cards are very much kind of abstract. Hello. Hi, I can't see who said hi, Dr. Debbie, but welcome. Can you write your name down? And thank you for the hearts. I can't see you, but hi, Emily, welcome. Who put the little hearts and who said hi? Put your name, or if you can, go above this video and add yourself to StreamYard so I'm given permission to see your name. That's the issue. So welcome, welcome. So we have this one. The Rose deck is also from the same author. Hi, Natalie. Is this Natalie in I don't know where you live, Natalie. The one that was supposed to come to the moon ceremony yesterday, but did not show. No, I'm teasing you. Is this the Natalie that is often rollerblading? All right, good deal. All right, Natalie, welcome. And so I don't know who said that, but they said, okay, I'll do that. Please go do that. And if it should be above this video and the little writing. I'm not sure. It says, I don't know, something about permission from StreamYard, and then you can add your name. I can see you. So we got lots of different decks. I love the name of this deck, Unshakable Inner Peace. That should be the goal of all of our spiritual and inner work, right? No matter what's going on, that zen, that connection. I haven't figured out the lighting yet still in this room, so I'm still figuring that out. So if I'm not clear or there's a big shining light in my face, so anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Like I can't always see who's on, if that makes sense. And so I have the shaman deck. So we have the shaman blue moon, full moon ceremony on the 30th, which is a little bit different than a regular new moon ceremony. So we'll put a lot more like shamanistic Native American type stuff into it. So I've been on a shamanic path for, a good few years now. And so I always look forward to that gathering because it's a way of celebrating that energy and pulling that into our hearts and our spirits. Let's see. So we have the Healing Waters. I'm going to pull some. If anybody would like a reading, please let me know. I have been doing lots of healing stuff. So, Chiron, which is like an asteroid kind of planetary force in the universe, is in a position where it's impacting our desire to heal in different ways, whether that be emotionally, whether that be old trauma energy, whether that be our physical body or our cells. So, I've been really into actually doing my own program that I teach people in my the other side of my work, the functional medicine and wellness stuff. But yeah, just really connecting to my own healing principles. And I've lost to like 16 or 17 pounds in a month, which I'm only doing part of my program. So I'm really impressed that even with doing part of my program, that my body just is dropping the weight, which is awesome. Yeah, it's interesting to see how once I've really committed to it, that it's actually working. Imagine that. Imagine my own program working on my own body. But anyway, let's see. Cuddles make meow. Cuddles my old kitty of 23 years. She doesn't like to leave the bedroom, so oftentimes I'll hear this meow real loud, and that means I'm lonely. Come visit me. So a friend of mine actually has a ramp for her. So we're going to try that ramp. And hopefully she'll be able to come up on the bed. She hasn't been up on the bed in like 6 months. She won't. She keeps looking at it. And then I try to bring her up on the bed and she gets mad at me. So, all right, I'm going to pull some cards until somebody wants one. So I have lots of decks. I have the Shamanistic deck. I have the Archangel Oracle deck. I have the Archangel Michael deck. I have the Angel Therapy deck that has a little Reiki coming out of the angel's hands. For those of you that came to my brain wellness workshop, it was an awesome success. It was so fun getting up there teaching what I love, and there was standing room only, which was awesome. And everybody raved about it afterwards, which is always nice that they felt that their time spent. It ran about 2.5 hours, maybe a little less. And everybody just was, they said really wonderful things about the class. So that was always nice. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards for me until somebody would like a reading. All the readings are done on a donation basis to the church. The information to donate is above this video. Let's see. So one, I see a 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. So anybody would like a reading? Oh, that's a double jumper. Let's see which one. This is my power card too. Oh, that's a good one. I like her, the artistry on her. I've always been fascinated about creating something like this, but what I like about her cards is that they overlay images. And so if you can see this, like they'll take like images and they'll overlay them and then make it kind of an artistic picture with it. So that's always kind of cool. I'm going to pick my cards. And hi, Natalie. Welcome. Your kitty is so cute, Natalie. So cute. So it says the wishing well, and it says unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels for your cat. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions about your cat? I'll sometimes do a couple of intuitive questions. I've never done a reading on a cat. That's interesting. I'm going to have to do that. Let me go through these then. Let's see. The first one is the mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from it within. So I've been really committed to living an intuitively based life lately in terms of my actions forward and my decisions. Let's see. Cleansing. I've been really upping my liver health and doing a lot of detoxing. I'll be doing an ionic detox tonight or tomorrow. Releasing the old, energetic tune-up. New beginnings. Yep, I've been working on increasing my vibrational frequency. And then this is my power card and jumper. It says, thank you. This is all about gratitude. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining me. That's an interesting wording. What is sustaining me? Rather than draining, I guess. All right, Natalie. All right, so you want a reading for your cat. That's an interesting request. Okay, let's see. I'm going to scan the decks. I think it's this deck. I think it's the Unshakable Inner Peace deck. I felt her speak to me yesterday, so I was seeing what the intuitive says. Well, what'd she say to you? Because I know you have these gifts too. What did Kitty say to you? I feel she's really happy with you, though. When I tap in, like she feels content and happy, and like she feels at home. like joyful, as joyful as a kitty can get, because it can get a little feisty. But so it's this deck for your cat. I've never done a reading for a cat. That's interesting. She said, "Thank you, yay!" All right, let's see what the cards say. I've never done that before. I do intuitively connect with my kitty all the time, though. My kitty is like my soulmate. Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the first one. Okay, so when I touch this card, I feel like she wants you to play with her more. Like she needs some more stimulation than just hanging out in the house, if that makes sense. Like I feel like even if they tell me, they used to sell them at Publix. They used to have those little like fishing poles, with the little elastic and a little toy. I feel like she needs more playful interaction from you. That's what the first card says for that. So I feel this kitty is has come into your life to prepare you for some kind of change. So it's like you're going to establish this kitty, and you're going to create an emotional bond with this kitty. And then from a spiritual perspective, she's going to spiritually ground you in order for you to do some things that are going to make you kind of step outside of your comfort zone. Excuse me, I didn't realize I was tired. And so part of the bonding with this kitty is that you are going to create, she's going to be part of your spiritual foundation of grounding. And that's very much what my kitty is for me. And I swear, like, she's 23 years old, and I'm convinced that it's all my kisses that's kept her alive all this long, and that she knows I still need her. So like kitties can be, for me, they're a very, my relationship, my soul connection with my cat is a very spiritual act of not just spiritual energy, but having her in my life has taught my heart to open and bond to something safe, which was really a big deal in my learning journey. Hello, Lynn, welcome. And so I feel that that's a similar kind of mission that she has with you. And so invest the time in the connection with her. Yeah. Let's see. Same thing, same idea. It says that your purpose is personal expansion, but she's going to help ground you energetically so that when it's time for the next phase of your life, you're going to be able to step up strongly and expand outward into what you're meant to do here. But it's like, I know for me, whenever I'm in that transition place of kind of the upswing and doing new things and being seen bigger and stepping out of my comfort zone, I have to create an energetic grounding around me, or whether that be my physical body. I have to do extra stuff around the physical body or the root chakra. But my kitty is a big part of that. She's part of my grounding. And so this kitty is going to be the same for you. And says, and it says, you are the joy seeker. But in terms of your kitty, like, they want you to emphasize the play part. I feel like your kitties can be really playful, and you'll really enjoy it. So it's part of your joy. So I know certainly my kitty has been part of my joy. So I hope that's helpful. Oh, I'm so glad. That's what the kitties do. I used to have this boy kitty. He ended up getting hit by a car, but he would climb up in the middle of the night. He had been weaned too soon. He'd climb, and he'd put his little mouth on my ear, and he would suckle my ear, and he would purr. And I had never been close to anything really male before. So it was very healing for my heart to practice that with that kitty. So they come to help teach us about opening the heart and about loving and joy and a lot of other things. And so my kitty has been such a godsend to my heart. And one of the greatest gifts of my life is my old cat, my old mutt cat. Yeah. So I hope that's helpful. Who else would like a reading? Let's see. I'm going to pull a shaman card if nobody's going to. Oh, you're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Missed you at the moon ceremony. It was wet, so I understand you staying home. It was good even with the rain. It was good. And it was a little awkward in the rain because we were trying to decide what to do. But everybody stood out there with their umbrellas, and it was a really good time. It was nice. Nice connection time, cleansing the rain. Let's see. These cards, these shaman cards, are very, they have a boldness to them, like a grounding to them. No worries. Well, good. I'm glad you got the cut. But yeah, the shaman cards are like very earthy. And the eagle on the front, this eagle means business. Business. Look at his intense little face. All right. Let's see. What's the first shaman card say? Ooh, lower world past. Usually that means like facing a lot of old stuff, old energy. As because part of my message yesterday at the new moon ceremony was talking about, when we, hi Carolyn, welcome. When we step up and shine brighter, part of that, being able to do that, is really creating a strong energetic foundation. And so within ourselves, within our spiritual connection and all the different things. And so, part of preparing to shine sometimes really is facing all your old stuff, which is never easy sometimes. Well, I shouldn't say never, but sometimes can be really hard. And sometimes you have to really face a lot of feelings and release emotion that's not always comfortable. And so, but that's part of creating that strong energetic platform to step from to shine, if that makes sense. So let's see. Expression. I'm all about that right now. I have a lot of creative projects in my mind, excuse me, about how to fully express some of the intuitive projects or images I have around my business projects, and how I most want to educate people around wellness and brain empowerment and, aligning in all the different ways. And so, and finishing writing my book and expressing myself authentically in relationships, all kinds. Journey, imagination. I like the image. Okay, so he's whacking on a drum, right? But the imagery is the reverberation that's going outward, right? So I've been really seeking. I've been really doing a lot of work with personally and with people around clearing trauma energy in the work field and in the energy systems, because I find that a lot of people, me included, when you walk through really hard things, the emotion sometimes or experience, the energy of it can get stuck in the energy field. And so I've been really drawn to finding a drum or several drums with the right frequency. So maybe this is confirmation of that. And also, like, knowing, like, if you think about sound moving outward almost effortlessly and going with the flow of the sound, like realizing, and also, like, I don't know, this card reminds me of the energy of spirit and the universe and all that we do. With each step that we take, with each sentence that we talk, like there's the energy of the divine pushing us forward or leading us. So that's what that makes me think of, this little guy banging on the drum. Those two things I need to look into, either that or making my own drums. I don't know yet because I can't find the exact sound that I'm looking for. And to trust the energy of the universe that's pushing you forward. Yay! Lynn wanted reading above on her cat. Lynn, where do I see? Oh, okay. Lynn, do you have any specific questions and what angles for Luna and Cowie? I feel that they feel good though. They're not in, I don't feel like they're in distress. They feel happy and content. Is there any angle that you have on Luna and Cowie? Like, is there any specific angles of questions rather than just vast me pulling out information out of thin air? Anything specific around that you would like to know? I feel like Luna needs you to hold her more. I don't know if you're near her or that you need to connect to her more. I can't see anything. They're not giving me more precise information than that, but that she's needing you to hold her close to your heart more. I feel that she needs more connection time with you. So if you'd like to ask any questions on that, let me know. So anybody else? Anybody else? Cowie's more dominant. That's what that felt when I tapped in. I just felt like Luna, like I don't know, is more snuggly or like, but that cow is a little bit less, I don't know, bites on Luna. Yeah, he's like, I don't know, more male energy or something like that. The Luna is more passive, but she needs more attention from you, more emotional energy from you. That's what I felt. Um, oh my God. Hold on a second. Hmm. Did my step hold on a second. I just saw something. Wow. I think my stepsister just died. Wow. Wow. I better call. Wow. Phew. I glanced. Wow. Oh, she was such a good person. If that, wow. She was such a good person, my stepsister. Like of anybody. Wow. I just saw a Facebook post around my stepsister dying. So she just let's I'm gonna get on the phone a little bit. I guess I'll be going to New Jersey soon. Wow. Um, wow. When I went up for my father's funeral, she braided all of the girls' hair. And she yeah, if that's yeah. And I knew that her health wasn't good then. And she was asking me questions about health and whatnot. And but what a good person. One of the best people. I always felt that she was dad's favorite, even more over me, like because that was my real dad. And um yeah. Thanks, Natalie. It's just a shock. I just saw it. Like it's just a like wow. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we weren't close. I would reach out to her and she really didn't reach back often. But yeah, I need to call my stepmom. Like she was only a couple years older than me and she was kind of looked out for me. So she was 3 years older than I was. I can't believe that she passed. I don't even know what she passed from. And wow. Anyway, um wow. Every moment every moment is a gift. I tend to forget that sometimes. I get in my head and get caught up with dumb things, but every moment that we have in our lives is a gift. And our the people that we have in our lives are our greatest treasures and gifts. And um forgive more, forgive often, forgive more. um yeah, I just she was such a light. She was one of my favorite people ever. And she had this often thank you, Lynn. Thank you. She had this awesome gift with animals. She had this sixth sense with animals, and she was able to train them and do these amazing things with them. And she was always so caring. There was such a caring, truly caring, heart-based, um, like, not to say everybody's not caring on some level, but she was just so beautiful and caring. And so, wow. Anyway, who'd like a reading? Two cat readings. Please take care. Thank you so much, Lynn. Two cat readings, and she was great with animals. Yeah, she was. She was really. I'm hearing it like intuitively. I'm hearing, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like she's happy wherever she is. Like don't be sad for me. It's beautiful here. Like I'm hearing her come through. Like she's with my father. She's with my father. They always liked each other. Like as people, she would always hang out with him. You're welcome, Lynn. She would always hang out with him a lot and help him fix things, like hold his tools when she was little and stuff. And so she would like help people that she didn't really have much, but she would always help people, like people that really wronged her even. Um, and so, and I'm hearing, like intuitively, I'm hearing I'm surrounded by all my animals on the other side. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, what an interesting experience to get that news on here, right? Anyway, would anybody like a reading? I'm hearing my stepsister say, I'm gonna watch out for you from here. I can visit you often. We always had, even though we didn't talk a lot, we always had a lot of whew. All right, I'm gonna get off the yeah, my sister. She was somebody really close to my heart. Not Lori. Lori is my sister here, but of anyone when I grew up, we were very, very close. So all right, so I'm gonna do a collective reading. Her name was Carolyn, and she loved horses, and when she was little, she would carry a chicken under her arm and run around the yard because she loved animals so much. So sorry, this I just saw the announcement around her passing. And so it was because I thought, but I didn't want to place it in your subconscious. Oh, so the universe knows. When I texted you, it was because I thought my cat died. So the cat did not die, but I didn't want to place it in your subconscious. The universe knows. Have you found the cat? Is it just the cat that you have? Natalie? Okay, so I'm gonna do hold on one second. Let's see. One second. Okay. So I have a friend in town, so I'm gonna go see if I can just sit in the swing and connect and ground and bless my sister's crossing. Let's see. I came back and she was sprung up after 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't feel her dead. I didn't feel like she had passed. And so I am going to do the collective reading unless anybody else would like a reading. And let's see. I have to be good tonight. I'm still off of dairy. I wondered, is that plant-based ice cream place still open in Gulfport? Does anybody know? I may go, let's see. Let me see 1 second. I'm sorry. I can't believe, let's see. What today is Thursday. So is the plant, I'm thinking, all right, Jennifer, you have my last one. We're just going to do 3 cards and then I'm going to do the collective and then head out. I didn't realize that my sister would die. Or I would see the announcement right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. First one, it says the ever folding rose. So this is you. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So know all of what you're walking through is for your highest and best good. The hard stuff, the challenging stuff, whatever it might be. Know that it is not only to teach you spiritually, but to teach you how to open your heart, even if it's heartbreak. They're emphasizing that. Even if it's hurting your heart, my greatest lessons of the heart were when I was hurt the most, because it really taught me to claim my own self-love. And that's what they're emphasizing to you right now. If you're walking through some really hard things, if people aren't treating you right, it really is spiritual lessons for you to claim your own heart and your own life more fully, like you to learn how to love yourself more. And then next time you will not take that type of treatment, if that makes sense. Pleiades. I don't know what that is. Double mission, channeling it, uplifting humanity. What that means is that you're a spiritual light worker. So you're probably more sensitive than most, and you're here to help people heal. I'll add sword to that though, because usually when we're in that space, let's see, when we're in that space, then what happens is that, like, we're so sensitive and we have to walk through all this stuff, and it's really it's really hard. And it's a journey. It's a journey of becoming, of claiming the self, but it's not always easy. So know if you're in that space right now, but not being easy and it's really hard, know that the universe is preparing you to teach you how to help people later. That's kind of what happened in my own life. And it was never easy. It's never easy, that type of walk. But when you start being able to really help people, and you'll help a lot of people along the way, there's so much spiritual energy and joy in the helping, and that it helps heal you and elevate your frequency to a closer vibration to joy. So know that. I feel that's part of your path. Last card. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to really do here? And know that if it's in your soul to do, then it's yours to do. Not only do you have the skills, but the universe will show up with the resources to help you. And so, okay, let's see. Anybody else? Would anybody else like a quick reading? If not, I'm going to do a collective reading, and then I'm going to go sit with my friend by the water and talk about my sister that just passed. Not Lori, my sister with the babies. That's my blood sister, but this was like my spiritual blood sister. Like, she always watched out for me. We spent tons of time together. She was so good. She was such a good human. And so, anybody? Okay, so this is our collective one. This is the collective reading, meaning the reading for all of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8? 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, here's our dark card. All right. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So we have a lot of love warriors, especially in the community at New Thought Community of Gulfport. So know that this era is about, healing with love and showing up with love, even though it's hard to do that. And if you're in part of that clan, sometimes the world will toughen you up first. So this is part of it. It says, M. Rama, where are you being called to journey to? It's almost like that nudge. The energy, or the moon energy in the sign of Leo, is all about like stepping up and embracing the calling and taking action forward. There's some planets in retrograde that might be pulling you back a little bit energetically, but really that's the motion of the new moon of Leo. And so, hi, Connie, welcome. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So if you're getting a lot of intuitive stuff lately, follow it. Whatever you get intuitively, follow it. You'll feel it sometimes in your body, the strength of whatever it is. And so I got the power card of this reading says the Council of Light. We are so surrounded by our spirit helpers, archangels, past loved ones. Tap into them. All right, 1 second. One second, Marcella. Then you'll be my last one because my sister just passed, and so let's see. Let's see on the bench. Okay. All right. So the final card for the collective reading is Council of Light. We are so surrounded by our angel helpers, and to not forget that. They are so right there. And to tap into them, their love, their guidance, their healing forces, and ask them for help, because they can't help us unless we ask. Okay, Marcy, Marcella, we will get. It'll be the final reading. It's interesting. I just, like I said, I just got the notification that my stepsister just passed away, and I can feel her. I can feel, like, that's what happened with my father, is that when he passed, I could feel him in my meat, like, so close to me on the spirit realm, and that's what I'm feeling right now from her, which is I can hear her say how much she loved me. How interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm scanning the cards for you. Dive Wild. I feel it's this deck. This deck I received at my very lowest moment of my life as a gift. It was around 11 years ago. And let's see. Thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support and you being a part of us. Let's see. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I didn't expect to see that notice while doing this. In all honesty, I didn't see that coming. She's 3 years older than I am. I can't even imagine that, her being gone from the planet. Like, I can't even imagine that. It doesn't even make sense to my brain. All right, that wow. Here we go. But this, all right. But Emily, yeah, definitely we'll hit you. I'll do yours first next time. You'll be my first reading, or if you'd like that reading during the week, I'll be happy to do that. If you want to get on FaceTime, I'll do that too. Okay. So all readings are done on a donation basis to the church. PayPal is unityofgulfport@gmail.com. Venmo is @unityofgulfport, and or on the website unityofgulfport.org/give. All right, my dear. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. First one, claircognizance. Okay, so you have these gifts, Marcella. You have these gifts. I think there's emotional energy blocking them, but you do have them. So I'm not sure how clear you are about that, but oftentimes when our intuitive gift is awakening, especially as we're walking through some emotional healing, is that it's almost like an awakening. Sometimes our emotional healing is the awakening. That's what happened with me. It forced me to really look at all my stuff, to really do the healing work, to feel it, release it. And I feel there's some emotional energy blocking your gift, but you have these gifts like really strong. So it's one of the reasons why I first met you. I was like, all right, I'm supposed to meet her. I'm supposed to connect with her. That's why I kept talking to you, because I felt that we were supposed to meet. So it says divine order. So they're really wanting you to trust right now, and all the pieces, even if they're not going as fast as you would like them to be going. Like if you're in this place of holding pattern or not moving forward. And it says, like, whatever's in front of you, especially around romantic interactions or intimate interaction, something that's dealing with the heart, they're saying you know what to do. So, like, don't snow yourself. Like, if there's somebody bad for you, don't interact with them. But they're wanting you to really, like, tap into your heart's wisdom. Don't let your brain make your decisions in that area. Really tap into your heart and your intuition, because the inner child part of your heart, not the brainy part of your heart. Does that make sense? And this is your final card, relationship harmony. So if you're in conflict somewhere in your relationships, they're not showing me what type of relationships, but any type of relationship. But if there's conflict, they're wanting you to know that resolution is possible. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. And do you write poetry intuitively, creatively? There's something important around the writing piece. Maybe it's the tap into your intuition. So I hope that's helpful. So great to have you at my Brain Talk. So good to see you. And what else? I guess that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so nice to have you on here. Please think of my sister as she crosses into the light, or my stepsister. Her name is Carolyn. and her nickname was Curly, and I loved her very much, and so still do. But anyway, we'll hold space for her. So good to see everybody. Much love and many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye bye.